Hey guys, it's Hazel. Welcome back to my channel. If you're not subscribed already, what are you doing? So today I'm filming 10 things you should do to start 2019 right. I wanted to film this video for you guys because I just wanted you guys to start 2019 with a fresh new beginning, just as a better you. New year, new you, but literally. So I think I have a lot of tips that you should probably take notes on, take out a notepad, write them down, that are gonna help you just have a clearer mindset, a better life, and maybe even a more fulfilling life. And these are things you can do to finally live the best life you could live and be the best you that you want to be, the better version of yourself that you want to see. These are things I like to do when the new year starts, just so that I feel more put together, more organized, because I can get pretty disorganized and messy throughout the year. And these are just things that I like to do to start the year off on a good foot. So let's just get into it. I came up with 10 things, and the first thing is to declutter, declutter, and declutter. When I say that, I mean declutter your makeup, declutter your clothes, declutter your bathroom, declutter your kitchen, declutter your sheets, declutter anything that you can declutter. And I think this is really good, just because I like decluttering even when it's not the new year, just because I like to get rid of things that I don't use anymore. Like, I have clothes and makeup that I haven't touched for months, and what's the point of it sitting there? I can donate to someone who would get a good use out of it. Sometimes there's expired things that you have in your house that you don't even know that are expired, but you fail to realize it because you don't declutter your stuff. So when the new year starts, it's good that you have like just brand new stuff in your house, and not meaning you have to go out and buy brand new stuff, but meaning like you don't have anything that's old, anything that's not being used, anything that's wasteful. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to think that you have to declutter your whole life in a day, because that, first of all, it wouldn't really, the end result wouldn't be that good, and also it would just stress you out to the point where you never wanted to declutter ever again. I would say definitely set a weekend, or set one day or two out of the weeks, but kind of space them out, where you just declutter sections of your home. So you can do the kitchen one day, you can do your makeup another day, your clothes another day, and eventually, maybe within 2 weeks, you can finally say that you've decluttered everything that you need to. And really, it's just going through your things and just seeing what you don't use anymore and what just no longer is good anymore. Sometimes you have clothes that are all ragged, they're not, they're not the best quality, and you want to replace them with things that are of good quality. So while you're doing this, it's really good to also take down notes of things that you feel like you need, things that you want to, restock on. I think that's the best thing about decluttering. You actually figure out the things that you need, and also you create so much more space for yourself because there were so many things taking up space that you didn't even use. Second thing to do would be to unfollow, unfollow, unfollow. I think you should unfollow people that you don't care about, are ghost followers, or post things that you don't like. And I know when I say this, a lot of people are gonna be like, no, that's so rude, it's gonna start so much drama, they're gonna think I'm a bitch, this and that. But you're not obligated to follow anybody that you went to high school with, or you were mutual friends with, or you talked to one time. No, why are you following them? Like, if you think about it, wouldn't you only, in a perfect world, only want to follow people that you actually care about? I feel like when you feel that you're obligated to follow people just because you know of them, or you know them, or you're mutual friends with someone that they're friends with, it's just such a sucky feeling, because why do you feel trapped and like you need to do something that you shouldn't have to do? I don't know if that makes sense, but I have definitely gone through unfollowing sprees just because there are people that I don't care about their content, I don't care about what they post, I don't like what they post, I don't agree with what they post, or they literally, me and them are just ghost followers to each other. Like, they don't like my stuff, I don't like their stuff, so what is the point of us following each other? I just think that's really good, because then you can just make sure every time you go to your social media, you don't see something you don't want to see. Number 3, I think you should make 3 resolutions or goals for yourself for 2019. And I say 3 instead of 1, because I don't think 1's very realistic. I think if you're making 3 goals or resolutions for yourself, at least if you don't achieve the other 2, you probably have achieved one of them. And they can be specific, they can be big or small, doesn't really matter. I'll tell you guys mine just to give you guys an example. I want to work on saving money more. I'm really bad on how I spend my money. I'm really bad on, spending my money on things I don't need, spending my money on food, and spending my money when I really don't have to. I can figure out ways on how to save. Like, I take Ubers all the time. why am I taking an Uber when I can just take the bus? I'm just bougie. And I also buy food all the time. I can make something from home and take it to work. It's things like that that you need to work on, just to, because that extra money, even though maybe it's not a lot at the moment, it's a lot, and at the end it adds up. I've checked my Uber receipts through email. It's not pretty. I've wasted a lot of money on Ubers, but I really think that that's one of my goals I really want to achieve. I want to start saving money more and just, I don't know, having more money in my account just for more important things and bigger purchases. Another thing is I want to travel more. I've only been out the country once and I haven't really traveled too much in my life, but I finally got my passport and I definitely want to work on traveling more throughout 2019. Also because I love traveling and I feel like all the experiences I get from it are amazing. Another thing I want to work on is growing my platform as an influencer. I have been an influencer for I think it's been about 2 years or 3 years. I can't tell you, but it's been a little while and I have a good amount of following right now. I'm pretty proud of the following I have, but I definitely want to reach, more specifically, 100k on YouTube and get that 100k plaque I'm putting out there in the universe. I will reach that goal, and I definitely want to also reach 100k on Instagram. So it's not impossible, it's attainable, and I really just want to, you know, achieve that goal. So that's a little more of a specific goal that I want to achieve, but yeah, you can make them very specific or you can make them vague. Number 4, I think that you should make sure that you're starting the new year, you're starting January with clean room, clean sheets, and clean clothes. I just did a load of laundry today and I feel amazing because now I don't have laundry that I'm worried about all of like this week and next week probably. So it's really good to start the new year just with a clean environment, because when you have a clean environment you have a clear headspace and you are way less stressed because you can worry about other things that are more important instead of things that you've just been putting off. Why would you want to start off the year dirty, dusty, musty, unorganized, and just a hot mess? Let's start off the year clean, tight, proper, and organized. We're trying to be organized queens for 2019. At least I am. Number 5 would be to reconnect with old friends or family that you kind of lost touch with. I think this is really important because when you reconnect with these people, they're obviously people that you cared about, that they added some kind of attribution to your life, whether it be they brought out a really good side of you, they made you realize you had an interest in something. I don't know, I just feel like when you reconnect with people, you can rediscover things that you kind of forgot about yourself and also forgot about that person. You know, I think that with work and school, everything gets super busy. My best friends, we all get really busy and sometimes we don't talk to each other for days. When we do talk to each other, it feels amazing and it just feels like, I don't know, like we just all feel really good about it and we're like, why don't we do this more? And I feel like every day or every like other day, or I don't know, sometimes, you know, people just sit on their phones and they're like, oh, whatever, I'm lazy, I'm just gonna stay in. But you can be taking that time to spend, you know, and create genuine and good relationships with people and just create real life memories that you're gonna remember for the rest of your life. I think it's important to create, you know, real life memories and real connections with people in real life. Not just saying over the phone that I miss you or a text like I miss you, let's hang out. Let's actually make that happen this year. Number 6, this one is going to be over the phone. So something I'm really bad at is I'm really bad at answering my emails, and I'm really bad at keeping 6,000 photos of myself in my camera roll and deleting the ones that I don't post. So I don't know about you guys, but I take selfies all the time. Obviously I'm a beauty influencer, I'm always taking pictures of my face. I always take selfies and then I realize I take like 300 and I only use maybe 2 or 1, and then I leave the other 299 in my phone. So it's like, I know I'm never gonna post those because they all came out trash, so why am I keeping them on my phone? Because that's taking up storage. So that's why you should go through your photos, because you probably have so many unnecessary photos of random crap that is taking up storage on your phone, which sucks if you have an iPhone. And then also with emails, I suck at answering emails. I keep saying I'm gonna answer them, and then I put them off to the literal last minute, and then I'm like this close from losing an opportunity, and it sucks. Also unsubscribe from like shopping, you know, like stores that send you spam emails. Any spam emails you get, just unsubscribe from the list so that you don't have to get them anymore. You don't have to get irrelevant emails anymore. Definitely make sure that you declutter and get rid of all that unnecessary photos and emails that you are just, you know, hoarding in your phone. Get rid of them. Give yourself more storage, please. Number 7 would be to find time for self-care. Now, especially after the holidays, Christmas, you know, Thanksgiving, you know, New Year's, all the holidays that came around, a lot of people forget to take care of themselves because they're so busy, you know, buying gifts for other people, putting other people before them. I always do that anyways. I'm really bad at that. I always like to take care of people before I take care of myself. It's a good and a bad thing, but whatever. Taking care of yourself is the most important thing mentally, physically, and emotionally, just because if you keep neglecting yourself and your needs and things like that, you're literally going to drive yourself insane, because it's the only kind of peace and, you know, tranquility you get to yourself. And I think in doing these self-care days that you can also really work on becoming the better you that you want to be. And I think everyone should take at least one day, or at least maybe like one day at least out of 2 weeks. At least you really should be taking one day a week to just take the day to eat whatever you want, do a face mask, do a hair mask, do your nails, you know, get your eyebrows done, buy some makeup, do whatever makes you happy, just because you deserve it and you work hard. And you should also reward yourself. You shouldn't just be like, I need to work hard, I need to work hard, I need to do this, I need to do this. You're just gonna drive yourself insane. You need to also take care of yourself, because no one else is gonna do that but you. On to number 8. So I think that you should plan a future vacation with your loved ones, or maybe yourself, whatever you are into, for 2019. Maybe like later in 2019, the summer, the spring, the winter, whenever it is, plan a vacation for yourself, because A, that's gonna be something you're looking forward to throughout the year. B, traveling is also a really good time to give yourself a self-care, stress-free vacation that you don't need to worry about nothing. You're on vacation, you put in your vacation time with your boss, you are just gonna sit back, relax, and enjoy the time that you have. And I think everyone deserves at least one vacation to themselves, even if you're not going away to like some tropical island. I went to South Carolina with my family, and it literally wasn't like an expensive vacation. It was literally like we all rented like a house, spent some time with our close family friends, had a good time. We stayed at the house most of the time, and there was a beach like 5 minutes away. So you can do that. Go to a beach house with your friends, go to like a campsite thing, do whatever you want to do. Like it could be like literally a weekend vacation, doesn't have to be a long one either. But I think everyone deserves at least one kind of getaway trip, just so that you can have that experience and spend time with loved ones, and also just, you know, travel. It's fun to travel, it's fun to do things like that. It's fun to take a break from our stressful lives that we live. Number 9 would be to focus on unfinished projects that you push to the side. This could be in 2018, this could be as of recently. I know that I'm someone that likes to start something and I literally never finish it because I suck. But no, seriously, you should finish it. You should not have the mentality in 2019. It's literally gonna do nothing but stress you out. It's not gonna help you. And I think a lot of the times we start these projects, and the reason we don't finish them is just because we don't believe in ourselves, or we just give up when it gets tough. But literally when you're at the point of giving up, you're that close to being successful in whatever you're doing. You're literally like inches away, and then you just give up and you never realize your full potential. So definitely stop giving up on projects that you haven't finished, and definitely finish those projects, because you never know what could come out of it. Maybe you have a really cool and good idea that could change the freaking world, and you're not doing it because you just are scared of finishing it. Also, it makes you feel good about yourself when you finish something that you start, you know? When you go from like beginning to end and you're like, I did this, I finished this, and I feel accomplished. You know, you want to feel accomplished and goal driven, and finishing those unfinished projects is definitely going to help you with that. Practice gratitude.
So many of you little brats are ungrateful.
Let me stop. But seriously, you need to practice being more grateful for the things you have in your life. Listen, I'm not saying everyone's life is perfect. My life isn't perfect, your life isn't perfect, your friend's life isn't perfect, your boyfriend's life isn't perfect, your girlfriend's life isn't perfect, your mom's life isn't perfect. No one's life is perfect. But I think a lot of the times we are so focused on the things that are going wrong with our lives, we forget all the things that are going right. We forget that, you know, we have a roof over our head, we have clothes that we wear, we have makeup that we love, we have, you know, family, we have our loved ones, we have friends, we're able to go to school. An example is like, a lot of people complain about going to work. They're like, oh, I can't believe I have to go to work, I hate work so much, work sucks. Even I complain sometimes about it, but I also realized like, wow, but at least I have a job, you know, at least I have a way of making money, I have an income, I have something that not everyone else has. Some people really struggle with getting a job, and that's something that I already have, you know. I'm already like, my life is just a little better just in that sense. So there's a bunch of things like that in our lives that we don't realize that we should be, you know, thanking. I thank God, whoever you thank, whoever you believe in, the universe, whoever, we should really practice being thankful for these things that we get in our lives, because when you are, you know, grateful for them, more things come your way. You know, you start to appreciate more things, and your perspective on life is a lot more positive. That's what I've noticed, at least. So be more grateful this year. So guys, that's the end of my video. I hope you guys actually listened to me, and I hope these things helped you with 2019 and being your best possible self you can be. I am so excited to see what 2019 has in store for you. Let me know if any of the things really helped you, and let me know if you actually apply these things to your life. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to your girl. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.